What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. And in this video, we're going to be answering the questions that you guys asked us either in the last video or up on our Instagram. This video is a thank you for 2,500 subscribers. We hit it like a couple days ago, I believe. And we tried shooting this video, I think, twice. Yesterday, it was way too windy. Today, it's a little bit better, but let's get right into this. Again, guys, thank you for 2,500 subscribers.
It felt like we just shot the 1K video too.
Yeah.
Whenever we shoot a thank you video, I feel like it's a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Like we went to shoot the 1K video, we went to like where we filmed our intro, and we couldn't go there because they had it closed off because of some stupid stuff. And then we drove all around Long Island, like, you know what, we'll shoot at this park. It was nice. But the same thing with this. We had like take two. It was like second or third attempt to take this video, but we put. We asked you guys to leave questions down in the comments of the previous video, and we also threw up on our Instagrams like question polls for you guys to ask us any kind of questions. But I think the way Chris said he wants to do it is he said he wants to just go through the YouTube comments first, and then we'll both go through the Instagram questions.
Yep. So the first question here is by Rabbit Ferret 123, and his question is, why are these men so damn beautiful? I don't know. That question I cannot answer.
Maybe we'll have a mom and dad Q&A.
Oh, mom and dad Q&A. All right, next question. Alex Vieira.
My guy Alex.
Yes, Alex has been around since the very beginning. Thank you, Alex, if you're watching this. And sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. Or anyone, if I pronounce any of you guys' names wrong, I'm sorry. I can't pronounce stuff for my life. I can barely speak English. But
thank you, Alex. You're sticking along for so long.
Thank you. So I'm trying to lower my car. I want lowering springs. I heard they are more comfortable than coilovers. What do you think? Personally, lowering springs aren't going to be as nice as coilovers if you spend the decent amount of money that coilovers should cost. Like if you buy a cheap pair of coilovers for like $100, I don't even know how you can do that. They're not going to be very good. Unless they're like used, but even that, I don't know. Lowering springs are a nice, cheaper option just to lower your car quickly. I heard that they're not as good as coilovers just because like they might not be as soft. Like I had Eibach lowering springs on my Genesis and they were good. I had no problems with them. I think I couldn't really tell. They may have been a little bit more stiff than the stock springs in my car. But coilovers, if you could go for them, if you can spend the nice money on them, go for them. Springs, they're still a nice, okay option to go for as well. I did them, had no problem with them. Next question, by Meme Master. You are tools, but I still love you. Well, that wasn't the question, but thank you, Meme Master.
Let me get the next one.
I got the next one?
I don't know. Yeah. I was just trying to find it online, but I don't know if they're in the same order. But yeah, all right. Call us tools. It's all right. I don't mind. But let's see. We also got Luke Slater. He said
he's another one that's always commenting. Thank you, Luke.
Yeah, thank you for the support again. Let's see. We said, how old are you, Anthony and Chris? We are both the same age. We're 20 years old.
Yeah. We just turned 20 3 days ago. Just turned 20 3 days ago, November 13th.
Yep.
And we are twins. I don't think we ever said that.
We are twins, so we share the same exact birthday.
Just turned 20 3 days ago. So thank you, Luke.
All right. And he also said, are you guys full-time YouTubers? Same question, same comment was Luke. Are you full-time YouTubers? I would personally say no.
No, far from it.
I wish I could be. Like right now, I don't know. You probably can't see us in frame, but I'm still wearing my work clothes. Me and Chris, we worked this morning, and we just came right here to shoot right after work, and we had to shoot this quick.
Work boots.
There you go. We gotta shoot this quick, get it good, because Chris has school in an hour. So like we cram YouTube, school, and work into our schedule, and the gym. But like I don't cram that into the schedule. The guy called me a tool. The gym is my schedule, so I rotate a lot of my stuff around the gym and YouTube. So not full time, but we do as much as we could for it.
Next question. I can't say your name. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm not smart. Will you manual swap the Genesis? I think I also had this question on my Instagram. I will manual swap the Genesis if and when the stock transmission goes.
You're too slow to fry a transmission.
Yeah, my car's not really that fast, so frying transmission most likely won't happen. But if it does, I will manual swap the transmission. Let's hop over to the Instagram questions.
How do you want to do this? You want me to answer one, you answer one?
Yes, we'll go back and forth.
Let's see. My first question on my Instagram was, do y'all ever race? Man, if I had $1 for every time I got asked this question, I probably could have put a single turbo in my car. But no. I don't like go to scheduled racings and say, oh, let's race, let's do this. I built my car to have fun with it and drive it. People say, you're having fun by racing. But personally, I don't get a kick out of racing. 1, it's illegal. 2, you could blow up your car. 3,
we don't have that kind of luck to not get stopped by the cops.
Yep, that's my main concern. It's illegal. I don't take part in that. I don't really like illegal activity. But no, I get asked all the time, yo, you want to race? Do you race? Do you have a 335? This and that. But no. And people ask my brother. I'm sorry, I'll let you take your answer to this too, but I've been around people who ask my brother to race. The kid has Sudani stretch tires in the rear and almost the front, and he's running a stupid amount of camber in the rear. I don't know. That's my opinion.
I don't know. Why would you even ask someone, like, you're seriously asking them to race, like, not joking around, like, actually wanted money on the race? Like, why? Like,
Yeah.
do you not see the car?
But both of our cars don't race, long story short.
Next question. By Ryan. What made you want a Genesis? I'm gonna be straight up. I got a Genesis because I couldn't afford a BRZ.
Oh.
I'm gonna be straight up. I bought the Genesis flat out. I didn't want to have down payments, do all that stuff monthly, and I didn't want to spend that much money all at once on the BRZ. Hate it as much as you want, guys. That's the honest opinion out there. That's the honest opinion on why I got a Genesis over a BRZ. But now, come to look at it, I feel like these aren't as appreciated in the car community. Like, people are like, oh, you got a Genesis? Why? It's Hyundai. Oh, it's Korean. It's not Japanese. Why are you modding a Korean car? Like, because I can.
Look at it now.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not amazing, but I like it to where it's come now. So, it's very unique. Some people don't even know what it is. Like, that's a Genesis? I'm like, yes, sir, it is a Genesis. But, yes, there you go, Ryan.
My turn, alright. And backtrack one question. Do y'all ever race? Was Ayad? Thank you for the question, and I hope you enjoyed my answer. Let's see what I got here. Jay Mandra, his question was, what made you guys choose the cars you have now, and what's your future plans? Alright.
Wait, I'm going to answer that first, because it's the same answer as the one from before, the previous question. I got this car because I couldn't afford a BRZ in whole. So, same answer. Go for it.
Alright, me? Let's see what I got. When I first wanted to get a car, I had no clue what I wanted. Like, nothing. But then eventually, after a while, I took a liking towards 4-doors. I get a lot, like, I don't get
what they say, right?
You know what they say?
You know what they say about 4-doors?
Right, Grant? But anyways, I took a liking towards 4-doors after a while. It was more convenient and stuff for me. Because every so often, like, I do use my car as, I wouldn't say a work vehicle, but like, if we have to load stuff, we take my car. But I looked at 4-doors. I was like, I like the Acura TL. I like the 328. What else was I looking at?
The Evo.
Yeah, I was the Evo, the Lancer, all that. But okay, after a while, I really settled down to the 328. And I was like, that's it, I'm getting a 328. It's a 4-door, it's an E90, it's nice. It's more reliable. But then this kid bought his blue Genesis coupe, and it was turbo. We took it for a couple of drives. This thing was still bone stock
And still slow.
Nothing's changed. But the feeling of driving a turboed car versus a non-turboed car, I just think the turbo is so much more fun. So I'm like, you know what? Don't roast me here, guys. I didn't know much about cars. I'm like, does BMW make like a turbo similarity to the 328? And then I came across my 335. It's turboed. It's a big pain in the butt. It makes my wallet really thin, but hey. So I went from the 328 because it had 4 doors and it has like a nice sporty look. But then he wanted me, after he got his turboed car, I was like, I need a turboed car too. And it all fell into place.
This next question is by Chewy. What do you do for a living? Well, the quick answer to that, I'm still a student. I'm in my 2nd year of college, but besides school, I do work at Home Depot. What I do for a living, I'm a full-time student, and I guess you can say between part-time and full-time at Home Depot.
Same goes for me. Both work at Home Depot. All right, let's see what I got here. I got Gabe Dubecki. Do you miss the beast? Come on, Gabe. This is a car video here. I mean, I guess I said you can make it personal. Yeah, Gabe, we miss you, kid. Go ahead, Chris.
Next question by a fellow Jenny owner, Maniac Arspec. What's up, bud?
Okay.
What started your passion, and how do you feel about it now? I don't know if you're talking about the passion for YouTube or the passion for my car or just cars in general. So I'll do both. Passion, how it started.
Let's see if you have the same answer that I'm gonna have.
We're probably gonna have the same answer here. But my passion all started with Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit. Was it Hot Pursuit?
Nope. Need for Speed Undercover.
Oh, Undercover. Undercover, yeah, it was the one on the Wii. I had it on the Wii. And playing Need for Speed Undercover, done deal. My passion for cars was right then and there. I was maybe really young, maybe 9, maybe even younger than 9 years old. I don't know. Whenever Need for Speed Undercover came out, let me know. That was my passion for cars. Started right then and there. That was pretty much it.
Yeah.
Back then, I didn't know. Wait a minute. Back then, this car wasn't even out yet.
Yeah.
So my passion for cars was just always out there, but just not for like imports or
anything specific.
German. But
we just
yes.
like cars in general.
And YouTube, my passion for YouTube, I don't know. Like, my passion for YouTube, I like helping people. I understand I don't have a huge following on YouTube, but even if I just get one comment a day from someone saying thank you that I helped them out, that makes me happy. Because the Genesis is not a very modified car that you see on YouTube, and there's barely no videos on it. So my videos out there do get seen by a lot of other Genesis Coupe owners, and they really appreciate it. So that just makes me very happy.
And same thing for me. Pretty much the passion started when we were little. We were like big into video games. Our parents weren't really into shooters for us. So we played Mario Kart, Need for Speed, this and that, but same as him. Need for Speed Undercover was like my most memorable game I had, and that just put the nail in the coffin. I'm like, I'm into cars now. And YouTube, my passion is the same as my brother. Like, granted, I do get roasted every so often for mispronouncing stuff, not saying the right things. This is a hard car to understand. I just make videos to help the people that know less than me, and I make the videos so people that know more than me could correct me. It's all about a learning experience, in my opinion, and having fun, because we look back at the videos all the time, and it's just fun for all.
Another question by Maniac Arspec. What are some of your favorite Instagram and YouTube personalities, groups, and crews? Maybe he's talking about like YouTubers or car groups or stuff like that. Hands down, my favorite car YouTuber is TJ Hunt. You probably see me wearing his clothing brand all the time. TJ Hunt, I've been watching him for maybe 5 years. Yeah, probably 5 years now. And he was probably one of the main reasons why I started my YouTube channel. But besides TJ Hunt, I like Robbie Ferreira up in Canada, Evan Shanks, Dustin Williams, the team over at Throttle. Love all of them. This is a super quick one. This is by John. How hard was it to install the air suspension? I'm thinking about doing it. Unfortunately, I did not install the air suspension myself. I wish I did, but I went to AirTech. They had the whole kit installed for me there. So, John, I'm sorry, but I don't think it's too terrible to do. Just running the lines is the hardest part.
Yeah. Besides the lines, it's like a coilover job. Do you ever want to give up your car and start a new project?
Oof, that's a tough one.
It's tough, but the answer is very easy for me. Yes, I have. I've thought of it plenty of times. Like when my car had the whole turbo incident and nothing was working, I got the car back and it like didn't blow up, but I had my car back after spending like $4,000 into fixing it. The day of, I was driving it to work after I picked it up from the shop.
I was in the car.
He was in the car, misfire, done. It was out for another month. But that point, I wanted to just fix my car, get it back to running, and I was gonna sell my car and put that money I got it for into a down payment on an Evo 10, which I think it would have been pretty cool, but I was like, you know what, we made it a long way, let's just stick with it, and it made it good. But now, I'm not thinking of getting rid of it, it's just always a thought in the back of my head. Down the road, either keep this car, get rid of it, but I want to get like a B58, a 340, but if not, me and Chris, I don't even know if I want to say it.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna say Chris.
Nope, we're not saying it.
No? Okay.
Nope.
Me and Chris are thinking of like a project car that we'll go 50-50 with, but I really don't want to say it yet because
It is a secret.
I don't want to spoil a potential surprise. But go ahead, Chris.
Next question. By, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, I'm sorry. Dear the Man. Do you plan on doing any power mods? I mean, no. Because I'm already full bolt-on. And that's pretty much all we wanted to do. Full bolt-on with a custom tune. I'm only up maybe 50 horsepower, maybe 60. And I'm satisfied. The car is not that fast. The only way I will upgrade the turbo is if this one goes. Same thing with my transmission. Transmission goes, manual swap. If this stock turbo goes, then big turbo upgrade it is. But as of right now, I will not be doing any more mods to this car. In the engine, per se.
There you go. I got Miata Mercy. He said, what inspired you to build your cars to what they are now? Just like before, my passion about cars just made me want to build it. Like after I started, I don't know if you could say the same, but after you start, you can't stop. Like I did that first mod, was like my intakes. I'm like, oh wow, a little bit of horsepower increase. That feels nice. And next you know, I'm like, oh, let's do this. And it just keeps building up. And I just like to make it go from like something stock and boring to like something it is now.
Next question. Frosty BK2. What made you go with another BK1 instead of a BK2? As he said, another BK1. This is my second Genesis. My first Genesis, yeah, I hydrolocked the engine in the rain, and I'm not going to get into that. But after that first Genesis was gone, I bought another BK1 Genesis. So the reasoning for that was, I'm a big fan of the BK1. At the time when I bought this, I liked the BK1, like the front end, the front bumper, better than the BK2. I still really like the BK2, but I kind of like the BK1 at the time. I liked it a little bit better. And also, I was able to take my current mods off of the BK1. Before the car was taken away from me, I was able to take the mods off of it, so I already had the plan to put them back on to the new Genesis.
Alright, we have 335 Kid on Instagram. When are you going to quit your jobs and open a shop? YouTube full time. Man. What are we at now? 2,500 subs? Maybe with another 100,000 subs, we'll quit our jobs. But now, the main reason for that is because my job gives me money, and that money goes into my car. And I don't really have the funds given to me from YouTube right now to comfortably live and modify a car at the same time.
By ARG Spec. What part of New York you from? We're from Long Island, New York, Nassau County.
Let's go, baby.
Where it's cold.
Yes, like right now.
Like right now. This one here is by Ryan. Would the boys ever consider doing a drift build? That is a big fat yes. And that project car that we were talking about may or may not be a drift car, depending on what our plans are with it. But a drift build, I would love to have a drift build.
Yes.
But just now is not the time.
I have Panda_335 Audi. If you could choose a car to replace the 335, what would it be? I would replace it. If you're saying if I'm going back in time to replace it, I would replace it with another 335, but the 2008 version, which was the N55, not the N54. Granted, I love the extra power that the N54 gives me, but the N55 being a single turbo is a little bit more reliable in my opinion, and it's just less of a headache and less of weight down on the wallet. But I would probably get another 335 instead of getting, I mean not instead, but I get another 335 being a single turbo N55 versus a twin turbo N54.
This one's a quick one. This is by Ryan, a different Ryan. How much horsepower y'all running? I'm lucky to be between 260 and 270. I'm not that fast. This guy is currently running around,
I'd probably say about like 400 horsepower. The car is built, I'm gonna say it again, the car is built for like around 6. It's full bolt on, but it's built for 6, but I'm a baby when it comes to horsepower and being fast. So I have all the mods done. I just have the basic tune right now that leaves me at 400. Nothing crazy. How's the reliability on your N54? I just not answered a question about that, but I said I would trade the N54 for an N55 because in my opinion, like the extra power isn't needed for my style of driving. Yes, it is fun, but not needed. The reliability is not the best. I recommend the car to anyone that wants it. It's fun, it's fast, but like I say to everybody, if you're gonna get it, a BMW, especially an N54, make sure you have the car, but always have a couple of $1,000s laying around in your bank or somewhere saved, because you never know when, I can't you never know when you never know it's gonna go downhill, because so many times my car is just broken like that, and I've had to drop like 2 to 3 grand in a week to fix the car. But it's a lovely car, but the reliability is not the best. Keep up on maintenance though, to keep your reliability a little better. Dante said, how do you make the perfect Arby's roast beef sandwich? Damn. Arby's was my first real job. It gave me a lot of money for my car, but I hate to break the news to you, I didn't work in the kitchen, I worked in the drive-thru, so I really don't want to give Arby's secret formula away for a roast beef sandwich. That slow 335. He said, what are your dream wheels? To be honest, I don't know. It sounds very like fanboyish, but for this car preferably, I love a pair of BBS's, which I might make the move, I might pull the trigger on in the spring, but I don't know. BBS is probably my way to go. There's hundreds of more out there that I would love, but if I had to pick, it would probably be a BBS, like the LMs in there, like an LMR or an LM, something along that range. What's your dream wheel?
My dream wheel? I don't know.
Tough.
It is pretty tough.
There's too many rims to choose from.
I mean, I already have a pair of wheels that I never thought I'd have just because of how rare they are to find. I'm currently rocking the Wet Cranes LXZs, super rare to find. I just happened to come across them and I just snagged them. Last question. If you never got a Genesis, what would be the car you bought instead?
PT Cruiser.
A PT Cruiser. Yeah. Looking like Flynn from Breaking Bad, baby. No. It would have been a BRZ. But
at the time, money wasn't like that.
At the time when I got my first Blue Genesis, the one before this, I didn't have the money in full to buy it.
Yeah.
But if I were to get rid of this car, I don't know, but the new Nissan Z is looking pretty nice.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Guys, that was all the questions. I think we answered every single question, if I believe correct. If not, it was like maybe just like some like the inappropriate ones. Why, Jen?
Yeah, why, Jen? Potty mouth.
We didn't include because YouTube is very strict. But guys, thank you again for 2,500 subscribers. That's so awesome. I feel like we just hit 1,000 subs.
I know we were just making the channel.
Oh,
too much fun.
But guys, thank you once again. Any questions? Leave them down in the comments below.
If you have any left.
Yeah, any left, leave them down below. But thank you so much, guys.
Yes. thank you for the support. 2,500's been crazy. All right, guys. Once again, thank you for the support. Thank you for the love and the questions down below, and in the Instagrams. But besides that, that's it for the Q&A video. It was pretty long. We had 2 people and a lot of questions to answer. But besides that, if you guys like the video, drop a thumbs up. If you haven't already, also drop a sub. But anyway, guys, we will see you in the next video. Peace. Oh, yes.